Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, I found myself with the summer cold, and it's made it difficult for me to really want to do very much of anything. But one of the things that I found that I really enjoyed this week of June is that I enjoyed being in my garden and just enjoying the different flowers, taking close look at the hostas and seeing also that the flowers of the hostas have come up, and then thinking about eating healthy and enjoying my kale. I planted the kale in the bowl and thought that I was going to transplant it someplace else, but decided to leave it where it was. And I'm so glad that it did, because this is what has nourished me for the week. These kale leaves are ready to harvest. Look at that. They are so beautiful. I just love this. One of my favorite parts of the garden is in the back here, my hydrangea hedge. I just love how this hydrangea hedge looks with the daylilies and my new plantings of hydrangeas. Now this is one that I propagated. This is a different variety here that's coming up. And then these are the two that I got from Costco this year. And they are settled right here with the daylilies. And then if you go on a little further, we land here to the lace cap. And there are a lot of blooms. During this week, I felt this strong urge to plant food. And so I had some leftover pumpkin and squash, butternut squash seeds, as well as some kale and microgreen seeds. And I decided to structure this back bed, which we used to call the food garden, and to plant my seeds in the ground. From Monday through Friday, the daylilies were on point. They were just blooming away. And every time I would come up to this side of the garden, I would also notice that the roses, my Pinkerbell roses, were opening up new batches, new bouquets of roses. And so between the two of them, it was such a showstopper. It definitely got me out of the house. I love these roses. This is my Pinkerbell rose, and they have really bunched out nicely. And I love the pastel colors of the rose. It's almost like a ancient, not ancient, I don't know the right word for it, but it's just beautiful, beautiful. And each of the roses have their own unique look, and they open up differently. And one bunch is like a bouquet in and of itself. So beautiful. I know this is a weedy thing here in the middle of it there, but look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So with the orange, it just gives it a nice look. I love it. And it's a summer look. Finally, the daylilies have opened up here in my jewel garden area, and they are looking so beautiful. And when I'm able to stand here and look back and see the others that are in the distance, and then see these up front here, it's just so beautiful with everything that's fluttering around. And it is a moment, definitely a moment here in my garden. It just rained this morning, so to have the freshness of the rain here in the garden, it's just beautiful. And to have the daylilies looking so good. I hope I said daylilies before, but that's what these are, daylilies. I used to call them ditch lilies because they're so ordinary. But you know what? They're still very, very beautiful in their own right. And they deserve my respect. And so I've allowed them to grow here and to have their time in my garden. For the dressing, I'm just going to have the garlic, and then I'm going to sprinkle on some extra virgin olive oil and a little garlic sea salt here. Just sprinkle on some of that and just eat it as natural as possible, so it can help with inflammation and this feeling of a summer cold that I could heal quickly. Yeah, I need to be healed. Thank you for watching. This is my summer salad from my garden. The only thing that I didn't get from my garden was the spinach, but everything else was from the garden. Kale, purple perilla, oregano, lemon balm, onions that will be placed on it. And what else? Yeah, but the kale, definitely. Fresh kale from my garden with a few leaves of spinach here. And I am excited about that. What a delicious salad awaits me. After seeing how good the lower garden or food bed looked, I looked at this patch of land and I said, I need to do something with it. So I was able to plant the corn and the patty pan here in this space. And we will see what happens next. I think it's going to come out really good. It does get sun at different times of the day. Hopefully it'll get enough sun that they will produce corn, and the patty pans will travel around as well. Recapping this week of June, the last week in June, and it being June 28th, I am just so pleased to see all of the different things that I was able to accomplish and to get done, and just to see the beauty of the garden and seeing it evolve for this last week in June, that I am satisfied, and I am so much looking forward to next month, July, when my cosmos will be opening up fully and the bee balm will be bright red. I've already seen a hummingbird in the garden, so there's more to look forward to. And of course, the blue of my hydrangeas, just loving how the whole garden has come together. And the fact that even though I physically am not feeling well, I can feel great and joyful in my soul. Taking a stroll around the garden, I happened to walk over to the food bed area, and there I could see the kale seeds coming up. Wow, putting in that effort to plant the kale is now giving me the hope of having much kale for the fall and even into the winter.